Hey everybody, what is going on? So basically what I'm going to do for my 1-year anniversary of being on YouTube, by the way, we hit 1 year as of today when I'm uploading it. I'm not sure when I'm recording it on the, where's my calendar? 23rd. Okay, it is the 23rd, guys. So what I'm going to do is show y'all exactly what I do, and hold on, let me enable my mouse. Oh, I already have that? Okay, cool. What I basically do to record my videos, and I'm going to show y'all how I edit them, how I make my thumbnails, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, how I make my videos. Now, first thing I want to show y'all is my recording software right here. It's, as y'all see up here, open broadcast software, and you can see it kind of goes infinitely. Because I have it on screen capture. If I go like this, then you can see what it's recording right in here. And, I have 3 different things. I have game capture, which basically just captures that window, so I can have the window minimized on my screen and still have my recorder open so I can make sure it doesn't screw up. This is Windows capture. I have to use that if the game capture won't work with a certain game. Like with Plants vs. Zombies, I have to use window capture. And then monitor capture is what you're seeing now, just capturing whatever's on the monitor, except it won't record like full screen windows. It'll just get my desktop and where my mouse is, so on and so forth. But, yeah, that pretty much covers the recorder. I hit start recording over here, stop recording. This over here, on the other hand, is what I'm using to record my face. And it's 2 completely different videos, right? It's 2 completely different videos. And, what I do to edit those is right here all of my game files. And I think I'm going to, edit a Pixelmon up together. Or, no, Earthbound is easier. So what's the most recent Earthbound video I have edited? 35, perfect, which means 36 is my next thing. So what I'll do is I'll open up my editor here, which is Power Director 12. I'll hit full editor or whatever. You can see it went over my face. There we go. I'll just hide that little logo. Oh God, so y'all could see everything. All right. Anyways, what I do is I shrink down my editor here. Let me just move my face and recorder out of the way. And then I'm losing my things. I never have this many things on screen when I'm uploading. Whoops, no, close that. Hello and welcome. Close that. Whoa. Ah! But, yeah, I open both of these files up. And then I go back to my editor over here. I full screen my... no, not minimize. I hate you!
Does that hurt? Does that, like, mess up or something?
It can't capture things that fast. Anyway.
Huh?
So, shut up! Please! I love you! I didn't mean to tell you to shut up. I'm just a little agitated right now. Oh, my uncle. But you see what I just did there was I moved the video from my folder into the editor. He's listening to music right now. And then what I do is, oh God, I'll take, so hard to do with all these files. You know what, why don't I just minimize you. There we go. Then what I'll do is I'll take DubHub, which is my outro music. I'll take this picture here, this PNG file, which is my outro, and then I'll take just a random one of these videos over here to put there later. And now we can... What the heck? Oof. Is my recorder going properly? Yeah, it's going properly. But now that we have all of the files that we need, we can start putting them on the timeline. So first is always the gameplay here, which is simply titled 36. And you can see, if we were to just watch this, it's just me playing the game. Right, you can't hear my voice. What's you may be asking, like, what's this? This isn't how you make a video. But then when I take this video right here, slam that on the second part of the timeline, shrink it down, and then put it over. Whoa, what are you doing? And then put it over here. Then hit movie so it doesn't have that.
Hello and welcome back.
It's very laggy right now for some reason, but
Why are you not working? Okay, fixed it.
It's gonna be hard to sync up, but yeah. This is part 30 whatever of my Earthbound series. It's usually already synced up. If it's synced up at the end, the video and my face cam were completely synced up. Oh yeah, this was that weird episode where the lighting kept screwing up, but yeah. Then you take your picture here. Hold on, why is you not doing what I want you to do? What is you doing? Things are fine. Okay, there we go. So I'll put that as close to the video file as possible without it overlapping. And then I'll stretch it out to roughly 30 seconds. That is too long for 30 seconds. Let's try and get this to 30. About there, that's perfect. And then I'll get my outro music, which, hold on, let me see if I can get it by itself. Just show you all my outro music. It is this, if you'll recognize it. Bum, bum. It's this right here. I think it sums up like a kid who likes classic games yet is still quote unquote hip. But this spike in audio right here, I usually want that to line up with when the outro part starts, and then I'll just shrink the rest of this down and trim it so it only meets the outro. And then that's when my other Earthbound video comes in. I'll put it a little bit past the beginning, then I'll cut it, or I'll split it. If you hit split, oh, by the way, do not use this for an editing tutorial, because I am only okay at editing because I taught myself. But that's probably why I suck at it too. Then I'll move this to the other end about right there. Then I'll do the same thing. I'll split it, and then I'll cut this off. I'll cut off this limb over here, and leave gap. Then I'll go to about the middle of here, just so I can be sure. And then you see, doesn't show my outro picture, it just shows a video. Well, if I shrink the video down, my outro is behind it. So all I have to do is move it to around over here. And then there's a problem right here in that you could still hear the game whenever my outro music kicks up. So what I'll do is I'll mute that a few seconds before my outro music kicks up. So let's see how this looks here.
I'm gonna go ahead and give that to him. I'm sure that's fine. One bottle rocket is good enough. Okay. Now that we got Dylan's offense up, we're gonna head into the circus. Next time, stay tuned for next episode. I want to thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we will catch you all on the flip side.
You see, that was almost seamless. The transition there. And yeah, it's good, fine, and dandy. That's all I really do to edit my videos, except for the random games. I usually cut those down a lot. But that's what I do for the video. Now, what part was that again? 36? Now let's make the thumbnail. So let's open up GIMP. GIMP is my, it's pretty much Photoshop. I have Photoshop over here, CS2, but I don't like using it because I had already learned GIMP and it pretty much does the exact same thing. So why learn a whole new platform that's pretty much the same thing? So I already have a template, is what I like to call it, for Earthbound. And a template is basically just like an image that I make that I never have to make again, and all I do is put what episode it is right in this area. But because this is like a kind of how I do it, let me start new with a 1280 by 720 picture, and I'm gonna sort of want to recreate the Earthbound per se. So what I want to do is select the lasso tool, go to about where I want the mascot, and then just start like trailing off of it, never making the first dot I made connect to the current dot I am making. And yes, this is basically just selecting only certain parts of the paper. And then this should be the last one right here, and boom. And now only that part is selected. So actually, let me open up my this over here, just so I can get the colors, right? So like, let's get my thing here and select that, switch these, select that, and then I don't need you anymore. So I'll take my bucket here and I'll pour it on all of the selected parts, and then switch that around. Can I get these not selected parts? No? Okay, so then what I'll do is I will select and invert the selection. That way only these parts are selected, so I can fill them in. And that's basically how you get this effect. I might have got the color swapped, but actually I'm sure I got the color swapped. That does not look good at all. But then what I'll do is I'll go to my pictures, go to logo and game pictures, and I have a bunch of things here. These .pngs, these have no backgrounds, is basically what's unique about them. So I should have the Earthbound logo over here, and I'll hit scale and make that bigger. Move this so I can see better. But let's move you over here, and then like kind of shrink that up a little bit, and then hit scale, and then boom, the Earthbound logo is there. Now I'm not trying to recreate it exactly, just give you all kind of like a rough example. Here is Ness. I'll move you over here to cover up that ugliness and make you skinnier. Scale that. Then I'll just put the number over there is basically what I do. But basically, let me do that. I am going to just basically go off of this and show you how I add the number. I'll take this letter A over here and make a very, very big box. And then I'll type in a letter so I can see the cursor. And then, hold on, my tablet is on my keyboard. I will hit enter a lot, because if your number touches the edge, it's going to get cut off. And then I go to the very middle. Well, at least I try to. And once I'm in the middle, I type in the number sign, and then 36. Hold on, let me make that, highlight it and make it like a black. So just for now, so I can see it. Then I'll make it bigger, but not too big, because then it'll get cut off by the sides. And then I'll change the font, but that's the font I use for Earthbound anyway. Then I'll scale it. It'll show you where it was compared to where it is now, and this is the 36. This is the thumbnail that y'all are going to see on the 36th episode. I'm not sure if the 36th episode will air by now or what, but we'll see. So I want it about there. There we go. But you're saying not from the 80s. That's not good. So I'm going to select the bottom layer, and I'm going to get the color select tool. Select that purple and the logo, and select that orange from the logo, and make sure the purple's on top. Then what I'm going to do is hit go back to my number layer, the layer where I have the number. Then I'm going to hit layer, transparency, and alpha to selection, which will basically select just what's inside the transparency. So I can select this gradient here, which basically just spans the colors, and just sort of do it any direction how I please. But I try to somewhat match the logo. But then you see there's that little thin yellow line outside of the logo. So what I'll do is select grow by about 7 or so. Then select a fine yellow. And then I'll get the paint bucket and fill all of this tiny space in. Then hit select none. And yeah, that's the thumbnail complete. Well, guys, that is it. yeah, that is it. I want to thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm probably not going to put an outro on this one, but we'll see. Bye.